and welcome to Divine Geekery, the show for fandoms and faith. And by faith I mean faith of any kind, be it Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Jedi, false follower, whatever. Faith of any kind. Today we're talking about the HBO show The Leftovers, currently in its third and final season. Developed by David Lindelof and Tom Peretta. Tom Peretta wrote the book The Leftovers. David Lindelof then developed that along with Tom Peretta into the first season. Since then, season 2 and 3, it's become its own legitimate entity.
Sam?
Daddy! Where are you?
Sam?
The Leftovers is essentially about what happens if 2% of the world's population mysteriously vanishes one day, or as they call it, the sudden departure. Now, they're never going to explain what happened, which is one of the reasons I love the show, but it's heavily hinted it's a rapture-like event. 2% may seem an insignificant number, but it's 140 million people, and it significantly and completely changed the world. And that's really what drives the first season of the show, at the very least. The wake that this sudden departure has left on the lives of everybody around it. Many cults have sprung up in the wake of the sudden departure. The first season mainly deals with the guilty remnant, who all wear white, they chain smoke, and they don't speak. They only communicate with each other with written notes. And their raison d'etre is to remind the world what has happened. They believe the world has ended, and they want to remind everybody as painfully as possible about those they have lost. Starring Justin Theroux, Carrie Coon, and former Doctor Who, Christopher Eccleston, the entire cast deliver a fantastic, nuanced, and completely authentic performance as a extended family of damaged people in the wake of this sudden departure. Also in the first season we have Patterson Joseph, who was hotly tipped to be the 11th Doctor Who before Matt Smith got the role. As a bit of side geekery, go and check out the 1990s Neverwhere starring Patterson Joseph, which is why I was so excited to see The Leftovers, because he's great in that. He plays a Marquis de Carabas as kind of a slightly more mellow Sixth Doctor, who would have been a great Sixth Doctor, by the way. Would have been a great 11th Doctor for that matter. Justin Theroux's Kevin Garvey is the central character of the show. As we meet him, he's the chief of police in a small town, trying to make sense of the insanity the world has slipped into, and quite possibly slipping into insanity himself. His family is fractured, with his wife a member of the guilty remnant, and his son, who knows where. Carrie Coon's Nora Durst is suffering the bereavement of her husband and her two sons vanishing in the sudden departure, and is now working for the government department of sudden departure, or as it's called, the DSD, in one that shows many, many notes of utter realism. Her brother, Christopher Eccleston's Matt Jameson, is the character that I personally connect to the most. He's a minister suffering a major crisis of faith. As if this was indeed the rapture, he cannot understand why he's still here and wasn't taken up to heaven. So yeah, that's Christopher Eccleston's character. As I said, one I relate to very well. Even if that's not your cup of tea, check out the show anyway. It is beautifully and expertly crafted. I really can't recommend it strongly enough. It's a bit of a slow burner. I'll warn you now. It takes you to like the 7th or 8th episode of a season before you start to get paid off for everything you put into it. But when you get the payoff, it's fantastic. Okay, that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and click one of these buttons below to whatever it is to subscribe. And definitely click the button below to check out my Kickstarter campaign for my new graphic novel, Biblical. Bible stories for atheists, creationists, rationalists, and rogues. It's fiercely biblically accurate, and no polemics and no preaching whatsoever. Just a stonking great story. Go and check it out. Thanks so much.